And now our special report defending Garcia. The lawyers for accused Creighton killer Anthony Garcia are no strangers to capital murder cases. Their father defended one of the nation's most notorious serial killers.
Senior reporter Jake Wazakowski traveled to Chicago and has an exclusive look into what motivates the Matas and how they're strategizing the Garcia defense.
Anthony Garcia allegedly committed some of the most brutal and calculated murders in Omaha's history. The Creighton community lived in fear until his arrest in July 2013.
Boxes and boxes of it.
The defense team of Allison and Bob Mata Jr. and Sr. have stood behind him since the beginning.
My client is innocent.
I think he's innocent.
Some wonder how they can bring themselves to represent Garcia. The Matas allowed us to come to their suburban Chicago office to find out the answer. To them, it's about the number 6, as in the 6th Amendment to the U.S. Constitution, which guarantees criminal defendants the right to an attorney, a right to trial, and a presumption of innocence, a book that lawyers live by. Allison calls the Constitution her second Bible that has to be defended.
There are innocent people in jail all the time. To have one person lose their freedom because no one is challenging the system, because no one is fighting that fight, is just a horrible disaster.
They may be sharks in the courtroom, but the gravity of the case isn't forgotten.
I'm a father of 4. I can relate to, the horrific nature of the crime. Obviously I'm a deeply emotional person as well, so none of that's lost on me in terms of what's at stake for people. When you're a criminal defense attorney, you're defending the Constitution of the United States, no matter what. That's it.
This isn't the first capital murder case that the Matas have been through, and certainly isn't the one with the most backlash. In the late 70s and 80s, Bob Sr. defended notorious Chicago serial killer John Wayne Gacy. Gacy was convicted of murdering 33 boys, given 12 death sentences, and executed in 1994.
We had death threats and hate mail. The evidence was different there. There were 29 bodies buried under his house, so it's pretty hard to get around that evidence. 4 in the river also. This case is not anywhere near that simple.
Whether it's popular or not, the Matas say it's their client's constitutional right, so they continue to push forward as a team, going through thousands of reports, interviews, photos, and evidence to try and prove their client's innocence.
Without us policing the police and without us as defense attorneys challenging the system, that's how innocent people end up in jail.
When we get in the courtroom, the gloves will be off. It's that simple. They're going to have to prove their case right here, right now.
The trial is still scheduled in February for now, but until then, the defense team is preparing arguments to get the 2008 Dundee murders and the 2013 Brumback murders to different trials. They're also having a motion hearing for a change of venue where they would possibly have potential jurors brought in from outside the county. Reporting outside the Douglas County Courthouse in downtown Omaha, Jake Wazakowski, KMTV Action 3 News.